3.8 million women in the U.S. are breast cancer survivors. They've either heard the words "you are cured" or they are still being monitored and treated for the disease. But for many women, there's overwhelming fear the disease will come back.
And now researchers are working to determine the best way to help survivors face that fear. Marty Salt has more.
There's always something happening in the Lyons family backyard. Kristen fought hard for her family to get to this point. She was diagnosed with breast cancer at age 39.
I was thinking about my kids and, oh my goodness, what does this mean for our future?
Kristen had treatment and beat the cancer. She rang the clinic bell, signaling the all clear, but that started an internal battle that got worse.
I thought I should have a new leash on life because here we are, cancer-free, and instead I found myself getting more and more worried and anxious.
The number one problem that almost every cancer survivor that I work with has dealt with is the fear that it's going to come back.
Johns and her colleagues conducted a clinical trial comparing 3 interventions for people struggling with fear of cancer recurrence. The researchers found one method produced significant reduction. It's called acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT.
We're all going to have thoughts and feelings that are uncomfortable. They just kind of naturally come into our mind. So it's about accepting those thoughts and feelings without necessarily getting hooked by them.
Johns and her team met with survivors for 6 weeks and used mindfulness practices like meditation to help them focus. Then patients developed a personal plan to give priority to their values, activities, and people important to them. Kristen calls ACT life-changing.
I go down the worry path, but I now have the tools to rein it back in, and that's made all the difference.
I'm Marty Salt reporting.